Also, today, in most parts of the country, the protest was peaceful. Even in Marabaya, where they are talking about, do you know that people were hailing the military? The people were insulting the police. It was the police that started attacking the protesters.
Okay, that was what caused it.
Yes, see, even here at the Eagle Square, it was the military that was prevailing on the police. The guys are peaceful. Why are you attacking them? Do you know that they fired more than 1,000 canister? They even ran out of canister. They stopped firing. So what is the essence of making the protest degenerate? I appealed severally to CP Bennett Igwe over the protest, both at the various venues. And I told him, I said, before you guys came, this protest was very peaceful, extremely peaceful. Why are you guys trying to attack the protesters? Look at in Borno, police killed almost 4 people. In Kaduna, same thing. In Suleja here, they've killed several people. Why do you need to kill people because they want to protest? If you allow people to exercise their right to protest, it's a credit to the government. Even when the military people were protesting, why will anybody in his right thinking think that Nigerians cannot protest because your name is Wike or Asari Dokubo?
But let me ask you this. Now that it is clear that people are already killed, because we just mentioned that some persons died, are you continuing with this protest?
Of course, protest continues tomorrow.
It will still last.
Yes, the protest will last for 10 days. Let me tell you.
And you're not worried.
Let me tell you the rationale behind the protest. You see, the president is the one that was voted by the Nigerian people, not the Inspector General of Police, not all these political aides, ministers. It is the responsibility of the president. Whatever the president does, look at the Kenya that they're always using for an example, even the NSAS. Largely peaceful until soldiers were brought in to start killing people. So the protest changed from end taxes to Ruto must go. The president and commander-in-chief of the Republic of Nigeria has a responsibility to protect the mandate that was given to him by the people.
But you know that
and also, not just to protect the mandate that was freely given to him by the Nigerian people, that if anything happens in the country, nobody is going to blame the IG. He will be held accountable. The order to attack police officers came from the IG today. To attack protesters came from the IG. But it's only the IG
that you're holding responsible.
Yes, the president.
Not even the president.
See, the president must hold. Can the president be everywhere?
That's true.
The president cannot be everywhere. There are people. Even the constitution has said it, that the president will function through people. So, for the loss of lives today across the country, the president must hold the IGP responsible. And we had a meeting with him. And he gave commitments to the protesters.
But we also saw policemen shot. We saw pictures and videos.
Was it not yesterday that they suddenly placed one explosive somewhere and they said some people... We already look at majority of the pictures and videos that they are saying that people are looting. Old pictures was posted by one first PRO in the north. So we know the propaganda. They are confused. They have never been this terrified in a long time.
Okay, so let me go back to Chief.
Anyway, that was a Deji. Thank you. Now here is one trending. Should I say one? It's not even trending per se, like trend, like as if to say it's something like a trend. No, Igbophobia that Tinubu and his gang decided to introduce into this their battle of trying to stop Nigerians from asking Tinubu to do his job. You see, because of this issue of protest, you see these guys on your screen, they are supposed lawyers. So they have a WhatsApp group. They say it is the Ikeja, NBA Ikeja. That is the Nigerian Bar Association. The man at the one on the top is the one that typed the message that's in their WhatsApp group or where they have lawyers. So soldiers should be drafted there to kill anything moving. Waste the protesters without mercy before the audacity spread to other states. Find their sponsor and other online supporters, charge them for insurrection. Waste some of them, throw the rest in jail. And as for the guy under, I support you on this. This one is called Rufai. The other one is called something Akibu or something. These are Yoruba Muslims that we're talking about, that you will find them. They are mostly those who are following APC. Egbekegbe. They are these eightful. You see, when you look at some of these APC Abobakus, right? They are mostly Muslims, okay? Eightful. And whatever their hatred towards any other tribe is, they want the entire Yoruba to feel the same way. Hateful, disgustingly hateful souls. So, and they treat their fellow Yorubas like that too. Kill them too. And you know something about people like that? They do not know they do not know that when the bodies begin to fall, a member of their own family, household, even their own children, could be among those to be gunned down, right? Now, same thing good for this stinking, horrible-looking wretch on your screen. This one too was hiding behind what was called Lagospedia, the one social media handle spewing bigotry, hatred. But look at the miserable soul. Look at him, right? This is how most of them actually look like. Even if you see, you know something about some of these Yoruba Ronukus, even those ones who live abroad. I'm serious. You need to look at some of them who also live abroad too. Dirty things. You get that now? Dirty, irresponsible people. Like you will see them, they are living abroad though. You'll be like, this one abroad, this one they live. Oh God. So you said they live abroad. You say, yeah. And then you'll be wondering that how come their soul is so dark? Go and check them very well. I don't mean to kind of make you feel bad though, if you are a Yoruba Muslim and you are not APC. But when you pay attention very well to those who have bought into Tinubu's bigotry, hateful politics, right now, divisive politics, they are mostly Yoruba Muslims. And I say that with all my mouth, everything in my mouth. I say it. You see their bigotry they profess, that kind of look like, when did the Yoruba turn to this? No. They've always been, there have been this, there's this thing, right, about the Yoruba Muslims, especially the ones in APC, okay? They think that they are closer because of their Islam. They are like a closer to this Fulani Arewa North. And as the power equation of Nigeria is concerned, they can parley with them. You see everyone else, right? If you are not, if you are not a Muslim, and at the same time, you are, well, not a Muslim, but a Yoruba, okay? So if you're not a Muslim, they always have this background, though, very, very dreadful, horrible people. If you have not been paying attention, start paying attention now. Even the ones that changed their name to some other names, right? Go and check their background. So their political class, especially the Muslim political class in Yoruba land, most of what drives them is that supremacy of, you know what I mean, like keferi kind of, you know, as Fulanis call us infidel in the south. When you look at these Yoruba Muslims, especially the ones that have, because they find solace with APC. That is why they find solace with APC. Because to them, right, it is next thing that takes them closer to their brothers in the north. You get that now? So as long as they are closer with their brother in the north, if they can put the two numbers together, the Yoruba Christians and the other Yoruba, they don't matter. Don't worry yourself about them. There are Yoruba Christians who are also in this fold, though. I'm using these Yoruba Muslims because you see Tinubu and his gang, they actually intentionally have to tell some of those people before they can actually give you anything closer to Tinubu to some extent. You might need to go and convert to Muslim. You need to be in it so that the messages they will be given to you, right? Most of them will be coming from the position like tribe, tradition, and then culture, but it's mostly, right, religious. You know, So when the Fulani says they can't let any infidel lead them, it's the same feeling among these jihadists the Yoruba wannabe jihadists in APC. Or if you see them in real life, some of them, a lot of them, they are wretched. Than whatever wretched probably look like to you. So they are not loved at home, obviously. Okay, you can tell. These are people who have never really experienced love. I'm talking about genuine love. They've never really seen it. So it's difficult to actually see that love is something that conquers everything, right? Love conquers fear. Love conquers hate. Love conquers what you can call paranoia, which is what APC, Egbekegbe and their gang represent. They are so paranoid that they are hating on their own fellow brothers and sisters in Yoruba land. So one of them made this post and said, the Igbos, if this protest happen in Nigeria, they would then have to start on the 20th of August or 30th of August. They would have to start Igbo must go. And guess what? Instead of the Igbos to get angry, they are just they are like feeling like, my brother, you are right. Oh, it is really, really going to be great if the Yorubas, the Yoruba APC in particular, if una can just please push Amo from the 20th of August, push. Insist that the Igbos must go. They must leave Yoruba land. And if you see any Igbo wasting one day Yoruba land that time, anything way you like, do am to am. But please, they are begging you now, Abobakus, please. Anybody will beg you, say, make you no do hashtag Igbo must go from Yoruba land. It no go better for them. The Igbos are not even angry. Maybe except for few who still love Nigeria. This is our country. You cannot talk to us like that. You cannot say we should go. We go nowhere. Those are the ones who still love Nigeria. Sure, you get like, what is wrong with you? Why are you trying to? What is? Others are just like they help them share them. Say all the Igbos we no one get sense to understand the fact that there are some certain people that if they have the clearance, they will carry out genocide a genocide against the Igbos in Nigeria. But what some of these Ronukus don't know is that even Nigeria couldn't defeat the Biafrans, despite having all of that soldiers, having all of that weapons, without the Britain and others who continue to give them and supply them not just weapons, so including mercenaries, their own soldiers that fought on the side of Nigeria to face Biafra. People will be saying they're not prepared for any war. They were not preparing for anything like that. And despite the fact that the war caught them unaware, Nigeria started bombarding them, they were still able to hold Nigeria for 3 years. But you should be grateful. Nigeria, and when I say Nigeria, I'm talking about the entire Nigeria fighting the people of Eastern Nigeria, especially the Igbos. But yet they held them for more than 3 years. But you, Agbero, uneducated, ignorant, illiterate, or educated illiterate, you are jumping up and down. We will deal with the Igbos. Which war have you ever seen Yorubas fight? With the Igbos or Fulanis fight with the Igbos? No part of Nigeria has ever single-handedly fought with the Igbos. It was actually the collection of the entire Nigeria plus their friends outside that fought the Igbos. So you will stay moiton. And you will stay moton. That they brag against the Igbos. You say they brag against the Igbos. Nobody not fought. So they are now telling you to try it. Okay? You think you are just going to do what they call the program against the Igbos in 2024. They're not born your papa. There are Yorubas that will actually join in dealing with you. There are enough damages that you've done already. In case if you don't know, Yorubas have never really fought any war anywhere. The Fulanis have never fought any real war anywhere, except for their internal invasion here and there that couldn't even go beyond the hills of Benue. They're no born Fulani well on a one-on-one level. Say they won't go fight the Igbos. How you want to do them? They're no born the Yorubas well. Which war have we fought? I'm a Yoruba man. Which war? You're talking to people that almost half of the world ganged up against. And the murderers who committed the genocide, they rewrite the history and they are feeding you with that history. And you are thinking you actually have something. Anyway, Atiku was like, may them call them to order, Hey, this thing that these Ronukus are pushing, hey, you will break up Nigeria. So Sanwo-Olu came out and said, Sanwo-Olu came out and said, man, no deal. No be all send them. We don't send them to be doing Ronuku. We don't send them to be saying they want to do anything against the Igbo. So, you think say nobody knows, right? Our advice for you is this. Make una no stop. From the 20th of August, oh yeah, go ahead. You know, go ahead. What majority of you don't know is that when you have something to lose, you do not fight. The only thing a lot of you are getting away with in that Lagos especially is because whether Igbo fights you, or you decide to fight the Igbos, they are the people who have a lot to lose. Majority of you have become so useless, miscreants, agberos, of what their political system in Yoruba land has turned you into. That the only revenge that some of you want against people that have done nothing to you is to see how to burn their properties, burn their shops, so that you can show them that this is Yoruba land. You cannot talk to our leader like that. Isn't that what they are training you to be like? Our advice is that please go ahead, do it. I will remind you on the 20th of August. How far are we starting the Igbo Must Go today? Do it and let it go mainstream. And then we'll see what happens after. Right? Right. So thank you so much, everyone. We will take a short break. I'll come back and take calls. I know I almost use all the time to the point that, we won't take calls. But don't go anywhere. And if you have to go, like the broadcast before you do, okay? When I come back, I'll take calls. Then we can have a chat. I'll be back. Thank you so much, everyone. We are now at that stage where you can also add your view. Now, I have a caller, and I hope this actually lasts. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, ma. Is that you now,
yes.
Nana?
Yes, I've been the one trying to call you from Ghana.
God bless you. I've been paying attention to that number, right? Since this afternoon.
Yes.
Unfortunately, we couldn't connect. So I'm glad you're back.
Yes, this is the right time.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to say well done to all Nigerians. What we have to do now is we have to change our strategy. We have to go from demonstration to strike. You see, strike is very effective. If the whole country goes on strike, that will affect the economy. Once the money stops coming in, that's all they care about, the money. They will sit up and listen to the people and give the people what they want. Another thing to what strike is very good is that it will protect us. They won't be able to tear gas us. They won't be able to kill us or shoot us. So strike is safer. Not only is it safer, it's more effective. So during this demonstration, I want us to switch. And this is a wave that's going all over Africa. The pressure is on. These Rutos and everything, they don't want to back down because they know that Ghana will be next. There's a revolution going on. So by the time it reaches Ghana and even in Nigeria, the blood will stop. Gen Z have started, yes. Our children have paved the way, but we must protect them. And whilst we are on strike, we can be going live on all social media platforms. Very soon, they will be trying to take away social media from us. So that is another very powerful tool. The day before the strike, you make sure if you go to anybody's house that you can have more of a grouping and go live on social media for that kind of group morale. Do it before the day of the strike, because that day of the strike, nothing will move. No car, no Okada, nothing will be sold. Yes, shut down the economy. And then the diaspora can also join us abroad, because the diaspora too are suffering. Look at what is going on in America. Till America pays reparations to Black people, there will be no accountability. If there's no accountability, you have no security, you have no protection, just like what is going on all over the world and in Nigeria. So if it was to happen, as we are seeing each other doing it, it's giving us more morals. So there'll come to a point we can do it globally. Black people, we are too behind. We are too behind. And the way the world is going, if we don't sit up, we can lose too much, and that can never happen. There's a revolution going on. For there to be less bloodshed, I say we switch from demonstration and we go to strike.
Strike. Everyone at that. Thank you very much. And then indeed, we are watching, right? Thank you so much. You have a good one, okay? Well, that's from, I actually wanted to ask because our name shows like, the name of the former Ghanaian independent president. I wanted to ask her, are you related to Nkrumah? But I forgot that. So I have another caller though. Here, hello. Are you still there?
Yeah, hello, Mayegu.
Hello, sir. How are you?
How you doing? I'm fine, thank you.
Very well. Thanks for asking. Please.
Yeah, I'm calling from the US.
Grand Baba.
I'm all right. Pressure Tiwa, Mayegu.
Everywhere.
Pressure Tiwa.
You would need to talk to me on the phone, please. You would need to leave that broadcast, or else we are going to be like, it's going to become awkward, okay? That means you are going to be talking and then you're going to wait and talk. So you need to either mute the broadcast, right? So that we can talk. Others can listen to us. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Nice now.
Okay. Please. Yeah, I want to appreciate you for the good work you're doing. Thanks, I've been glued to my TV today, watching you and seeing the good things you're doing. Thanks, I mean, it's quite unfortunate that Nigerians are experiencing what they are currently experiencing. So shameful that in 2024, we'll still have some educated illiterates, especially those who are living in diaspora. who are enjoying good things here, but you see them supporting bad governance in Nigeria. I think Nigerian people have woken up, and I'm glad that they've spoken up, and the government needs to just listen to the people once and for all. I mean, those who are holding Nigeria to ransom are not up to 1,000.
I mean,
so there's no how they can, they are not up to 1,000 in number. So there's no how they can actually capture over 200 million Nigerians. So it's quite unfortunate.
Sad,
I don't have much to say. I need to let other people talk. Thank you for doing a great job. I appreciate you.
I know. Thanks a lot as well. Okay, for this. You have a good one yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
Solid one. I have. Well, this is my man. He loves to be called Nobody. How are you today, Baba?
Good. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
Michael General.
Yes, sir.
First. Because you keep doing tremendous work, as we know. You've been the heartbeat of the brewing revolution, which is going on at this point in time.
Well,
in the whole of
trying
West
to be
Africa.
like you.
But
I've seen a lot. You've been like, I was like, oh my God, he's still so busy. How come I haven't heard from you in a while?
That's the story we'll talk another day. There's a lot that's happened. But I just wanted to point out one thing, because you keep speaking about these people in this country and in America who live abroad, take all the benefits of these countries, and then support these criminals, plutocrats in Nigeria. I'd like to point out one particular individual. We're in front of the embassy today. This